subject of an 8 on Your Side investigation takes center stage in the U.S. Senate. Today, senators on the Armed Services Committee asked some tough questions about the conditions in military base housing, but they did not get the answers that many were hoping for. 8 on Your Side's Jeff Patterson is joining us now live. He is at MacDill Air Force Base. I'm not sure if you heard anything either today, Jeff. You've been asking all kinds of questions. We just don't have the answers.
That's very true, Keith. Here at MacDill, the problem with base housing is mold. Across the country, there are plenty of other problems with privatized base housing and plenty of finger-pointing about who should fix those problems.
Over the last year, I've seen video from military families of sick children. They blame the coughs on mold problems in their homes. I've been into those homes and spoken to a number of military families who tell me their assigned housing on base has mold problems.
It forces me to ask the question, was privatizing our military housing a mistake?
Today on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., senators asked military leaders why military housing has problems across the country.
Well, maybe some of the CEOs need to move into some military housing over the holidays.
Florida Senator Rick Scott wanted to know what can be done.
So the dollars that have been held back on performance, can you take those dollars and mitigate the problem?
8 on Your Side has been asking tough questions on this subject since last February. And despite the attention, military families tell us mold issues still exist, each party blaming the other. And Rick Scott did that again today.
We've taken 2 votes so far, and the Democrats have blocked it both times.
USF political science professor Dr. Susan McManus says both Democrats and Republicans are holding up legislation that could help.
This is a political year coming up, and neither party wants to give the other one any kind of legislative victory that they can tout on the campaign trail. It's totally political. It's very alienating to voters.
A class action lawsuit has now been filed on behalf of some of the military families here at MacDill because of those mold problems. They're seeking to recover moving expenses and to replace some of the items that they lost as a result of what they say is mold contamination. Live at MacDill, Jeff Patterson, 8 on Your Side.
Sounds like politicians blaming each other. Somebody needs to do something, and Jeff's going to stay on it. Actually, Jeff broke this story about mold at MacDill back in February. You can see all of his stories right now if you'd like to do so by going to the free WFLA app.